Hello everyone, this is Kilghard and today we'll be talking about the Crystal Tournament. So let's go back to the basics. For the beginner, that can be useful. All provinces in a tournament are numbered. 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, not always in a particular order, and each tournament provinces are given a number of stars. This province has 1 star up to 6. The greater the number, the bigger the troops. If I go there, I have a squad size of 101 with an enemy size of 72. And if I try another, I have again one squad size of 101 and enemy squad size of 122. That is because my squad size is always the same and the enemy squad size is based on the number of troops that they are. Only 4 in this case, so higher number versus here much more troops but with lesser numbers. When you compare that to another provinces, let's say the 5, this time my squad is 501 and the enemy squad size is 436. So the higher the number, the bigger the squad size, and the more stars you have on this particular provinces, the bigger the enemy squad size and yours also, and the more difficult the fights. Also, you have here the tournament icon that when clicked give you all provinces that are open. This one has not been fighting. If I open it and do the 4 fights, that will open a 7th province, and the number of stars acquired, the number of tournament points given, and the reward each province gives. So that gives you a very good idea what to fight for and what you get. When doing tournament, it's very important to decide how much provinces you want to fight and to which level you want to bring them. But when doing tournament, I usually fight the first, second, third, and maybe 4th star, and I usually negotiate for the last 2 stars. If I come by a very easy fight, I may do it at this point, but most of the time is just negotiation, because at this point the troops are so big, you suffer so big a loss that it's not really worth it. I just use negotiate at that point. When doing your provinces, if you choose the fighting option instead of the negotiation, you have 2 options: real fighting, auto fight, and what we call semi-auto fight. This example will be a good one for auto fight. As I have here light melee units, heavy range units, and heavy range units with only 1 mage, it's a good occasion to go with all paladins. As you can see on the info about the paladins, we see that they have minus 70% taken from heavy range units, and heavy range in that case is half the army, and they are also strong against light melee units, which is this one. So the only one that can hit them is the Enchantress, again with the info, but the Enchantress is stronger against heavy range and much less so against heavy melee units, which the paladins are. So that's quite easy a fight. I don't have a number of my sides, but I have 5 troops against 4, so I can go simply auto fight on this one. Are you sure? Yes. And so I lose only that unit of paladin, 34, and a little bit of this one. So easy fight, can go quite fast. With other option, as you can see here, I have 2 Enchantress. With only one enchantress, auto fight is pretty much the way to go, unless you have 3 or 4 stars, when the enchantress can start to be quite annoying because of their numbers. Against 2, in this case, I have again the option of going auto fight. We got again 1 paladin unit destroyed and little damage on the last one. The other option is what we call semi-auto fight, which I'll describe to you right now, is to go with a number of paladin and Cerebus or Hellhounds as much as we have enchantress. We select the fight option. As you can see, they went straight for my paladin. No big deal. Use the dogs to kill the mages. And when this is done, simply wait till you have finished battle automatically. Hit it, battle results, and in like 10 seconds you have completed the fight, so quite fast. The problem with that one is that when you send Allowance Cerebus or light melee unit, 90% of the time they get slaughtered. Your paladins suffer a little damage, but not that much, but you are pretty sure to lose the light melee units. As for when you have much more enchantress, that calls for again at least semi-auto fight or probably the fight. Again, as much dogs as there is mages, and because the AV range are quite useless against my paladin, even if there's only 2, we can manage quite easily. So they advance, only 1 hit, go for the kill, go for the kill, and go for the kill. The counterattack against my dogs will imply some good damage, but that could be worse. Point is to advance as much as we can, and that case I can go finish battle automatically, but as I told you, that means that the computer will try to use the dogs against the heavy range unit, and with, let's just say, mixed results. What I want to do, if I want to save them as much as I can, is simply go them at the back of the fight, and this turn, go there and this turn, and that will have as effect that the heavy range will have to advance as much as they can. Most of the time they will not be in range of my dogs, so they have to attack the paladins with pretty much no damage and protecting my dogs this way. Of course, as you've seen, the Finnin Frog, the new unit used, has an excellent range, so they can hit, but that's acceptable. Go there, go there. Again, only the frog is in range. Nothing they can do. Not that much damage. And with your bigger unit of paladin, always lower the bigger number first. Leave the dogs out of the fights. Slight damage because of the extreme range of the frog. Stop hitting me. Right now, I could try to go faster and use my dogs to finish up those troops. And here we go. As you've seen, one paladin could lose about half its size. I lose one and about a half of one of my dogs, but the fact that I put them back helped save them. As I used auto fight, I would have lost them completely, that's for sure. So that's my 2 cents about fighting as a human for the Crystal tournament. See you next time. Bye bye.